So I took Wiley out this morning for his morning potty break. And of course, as we're walking to the edge of the driveway, I see this pile of disgustingness. I couldn't really tell what it was. And then, of course, Wiley found it.
Oh, that's gross. Go. No. No. Go.
So after we got Wiley back in the house, I brought Jeff out to look at this pile of goo.
Isn't that disgusting?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What is that?
It looks like
It's like it didn't, like it had diarrhea or something and just pooped it all out.
turkey guts.
All I can say is it was clearly intestines, a stomach, and then this brown goo. I thought it was poop, like, diarrhea, but it's like gross. So obviously something met its end at the edge of our driveway last night. So what could it be? Well, we were thinking maybe it was a turkey. Maybe a turkey was killed. They've been hanging around. Maybe it was the rock squirrel. Rock squirrel's been hanging around. He lives kind of behind my studio. Could be a bunny. So we didn't know. It was just a big pile of goo. So then the second question was, who did it? Who killed this animal and left all the guts for me to clean up? Well, initially we thought, it's got to be the bobcat. We've seen the bobcat a few times in the last couple weeks going up the hill. So it's got to be the bobcat. At first I thought maybe it was a bear, but the bears, they don't usually eat things like that. They eat berries and bugs and things. So it didn't look like bear scat. It was definitely just parts left over. And then another question was, there's only the guts left. There's no fur. There's no bones. There was a blood splatter on the rocks and on the side of the garage, a few feet away from the guts. But that's it. So, what a mystery on Milner Mountain. So the only thing to do was to check the trail cam. And I had purposely set it up kind of low to the ground because we've had something leaving us little poop presents by our doors. And I was trying to figure out who was leaving us the poop presents. These little pieces of poop are not owl pellets. They're not that big, and they seem to be full of bugs. So it's either a skunk or maybe it's the bobcat. So I thought, okay, we're going to check the trail cam footage and see exactly what happened last night. So it was the owl, and the owl took down a pretty big rabbit. Yeah, a good-sized rabbit. Looks like he disemboweled the rabbit and then either carried the rabbit off completely and just left all the guts there, or something else carried it off, but the trail cam didn't catch anything else. So it wasn't the bobcat. Lots of questions, like, where did he go? That means there's a cool horned owl somewhere in the neighborhood. And I've caught him before, but I had no idea they would take down something quite that big. It was a big bunny. And then I still don't know what's leaving us little poop presents by our doors. So that mystery still remains. I'll have to update you later. So that's the circle of life on Milner Mountain. Mystery solved. Amazing. Poor bunny. Lucky owl.